So how do we get started with Stream? Well, it's easy really. Once you've logged into your Office 365 account through a web browser, I'm basically going to click this button here, which is known as the App Launcher. When I click this button, I'm able to access a variety of apps. And if I click on All Apps, I'll be able to choose, alphabetically, the app called Stream. And so here I am sitting in the application called Stream. What you have at the top is known as the navigation bar, and that's this here. The navigation bar basically allows you to discover and find information. It allows you to view your content and allows you to create videos, groups and channels. It also allows you to search, and this will return you to what they call the home page, which is where I'm currently sitting. Now the settings with regards to Stream are available through this gear button. I'll click this button here, and the first thing I can do is choose a theme. The theme I currently can see at the top here is this theme here, but I could choose this blue theme and see how it's changed at the top. So it's very aesthetic, but start by choosing a theme that you like the look of. Having done the theme, I'm then going to go into My Settings. What I can do in my settings is I can control whether I get email notifications when anything changes within my Stream portal, and I do want email notifications. Also, I can choose my language and I can choose my regional format, and I can even view my company policy regarding videos here. And here's my policy regarding videos. I'll close that tab in my web browser and simply return to my settings. If I want to go back home, I'll hit the Home button on my navigation bar. Besides my settings, if I go back to the Gear button, there's also admin settings that we need to have a look at. If I go into admin settings, I've got all sorts of options in here. In my admin settings, I have a number of choices on the left-hand side, and I'm currently sitting on administrators. Now in administrators, I can create a list of users who are able to change any privacy settings or reassign any ownership of videos and channels and more. So these people have administration rights in my particular stream. If I go to Spotlight videos, something that we'll be looking at throughout this series of videos is how we can sort of spotlight certain videos and make them special. So I've got two videos here that I've spotlighted, and I'm able to get rid of them and I'm able to change the order, but we'll look at this in more detail. Live events is another option in here. Whether I can actually host live events is whether this is turned on, and these are the current users who are allowed to create live events. Company policies is where I can create a link to my particular website or site that I've got a company policy about videos, and so this is where my company video policy resides. And I'm also going to ensure that users are required to accept this policy before they can upload any videos. And it's basically a policy regarding, what's acceptable, what's allowed to be uploaded. Usage details basically tells me how much space I've used and how much space I've got, and whether I want to be notified once I reach a certain percentage. Groups allow me to manage any Office 365 groups. Support is where I can submit a ticket because I need support with Stream. And comments is basically whether I'm allowing users to put comments on videos or not. And at the moment, all users are currently allowed to comment on videos. Content creation says who is allowed to upload videos and who is allowed to create company-wide channels. Network caching, not too worried about that. But the admin settings are quite important, and I'm just going to click Home to return to Home, and they were basically under the Gear button and in admin settings as opposed to My Settings. If you want to change your password, notice this is here as well, and contact preferences are here as well.